I'm Susan Hubbard Rudd, and I'm an old veteran. I'm from World War II, 101. Well, I served from March of 1943 to December of 1945. And I'm glad to be alive. And I have never thought about being honored for what I did, because I didn't really think it was all that much. I was going to be married just before the war started up and ruined our plans. And my husband-to-be joined the Marines, and then he was sent to San Diego, and he just stayed there and stayed there. And Roselle was my best friend at the time. We were doing a lot of things together. But we missed the boys. So we got together and checked out all the services, and the Army was the only one that said they would keep us together. Liar, liar. Pants on fire. We ran away one weekend to Columbus, Ohio. Neither one of our folks knew where we were. We were supposed to be at the other one's house. And so when we came back, we were already in the Army, and they couldn't do anything about it. I was trained at Daytona Beach to be a supply clerk.
Okay.
And I went to school there. And in June, I got orders to go to California. Anyway, we got out there, and I found out that they already had a supply sergeant. They were doing very well. I'd been in the Army long enough to know by then that you didn't break up a group like that and suffer. You didn't suffer if you did. So I said, okay, you got one. I'll wait for a reassignment. And that's what I did. So I did a lot of stuff before I got finally assigned to the Quartermaster Corps. And we did redesigning of the barracks, cafeterias, and the officers' quarters, and all that. We were checking them out and improving them so that they were more livable. Mm-hmm. And then they sent him away. But they had just discovered the link trainers. I thought it was fascinating because I sat at a desk. They were in the cockpit. They couldn't see. All they had was the same map that I had, and they had to find their way. By the time I got out, my best friend, Roselle, had been home from Paris, France, and my husband was home from the South Pacific, my husband-to-be. Well, I wouldn't have had as nice final years, if you can call it that, if it hadn't been for Don Timmons. He found out I was a woman veteran, and he let me know of all the things that were being done for the veterans now. I got to do the Flight of Honor. Oh, and now the last one was the World War II Museum in New Orleans. It was wonderful altogether. And it's all thanks to Trellis. I just can't say enough about what they've done for the veterans. And they have been doing it for years, and people don't really know about it. And I just want you to know that we get treated really, really well if they know about you. So make yourself known.